Hello and welcome to this week's episode of the Alchemy Lounge podcast. And I am joined by a wonderful guest who right now is feeling very festive. We are recording this just before Christmas, for anyone wondering why we're feeling particularly festive. But at the time that you hear this, it will be the new year already. You will be in February, if you can believe it. So very special welcome to the lovely Kristen Clark, who is joining us from the US in Southern California. So lovely Kristen, would you like to introduce yourself to our listeners?
Yeah, I love that maybe I should have had Valentine's in the background.
Let's bring Christmas back. It can be Christmas time.
I know. It's really fun playing with all the screens and all of that. So I was just enjoying it. I think the very first thing I always get asked in interviews and stuff is, who are you and what do you do? And to be honest, that bugs the crap out of me.
The worst question in the world, really. I might change it.
It really is. It is. But, because honestly, all you do is you. You can only do you. And, you can give yourself as many labels as you want, but at the end of the day, or when distraction happens, you're you're always you. And, this is what I do. I do Kristen MF Clark. And yes, the MF means what you think it means.
I was going to ask that.
I strive for, when I talk about unapologetic living, whatever that means to you. And, so that's about stepping into, not shrinking, not shrinking, not negotiating, not performing for permission. It's about just saturating yourself in you in every moment. And the thing about that is, who are you? And you don't ever know. You're just being it right now.
Yeah.
And, even the things you're like, oh, well, that's not me. Well, it sure was while you were doing it. And now you're on to another version of you. So yes, this is what I do.
Gorgeous. I love that. And it is like the most irritating question, and we always get asked. It's one of the first things, isn't it? Like, what do you do? And even when I worked in corporate and stuff, it was still, what do you do? Like,
I know.
Well, why are we defined by a job? But I went to a networking event a couple of months ago, and something that I loved was they were trying to kind of break that whole focus on what you do, and they asked, what do you love?
Yes,
really
that's perfect.
That.
There you go. Ooh, there's your.
I'm going to ask you that. Yeah. What do you love, Tell me what you love.
I love that you came up with that. And Victoria, that's your new first question. There you go. Oh my God. What do you love? There you go. Because that's everything. Because everybody's love is different. Not what does your mom love? What does your boss love? What does this love? Or it's what do you love? And for me, I love magic. Yay. I know, alchemy. I love magic in all its many chaotic reflections of you. And how it constantly surprises me, even though I've been playing with it my whole life. And here we are again with something that we want to pigeonhole. Magic looks like this. And magic's like, oh yeah?
Try it.
Oh yeah? You think you know who I am? You think you know what I am? And it's such the most perfect reflection of you, because that's you. The minute you think you know who you are or what you are or anything, you're like, yeah, okay. Let's talk about that in about a week and see how you still feel about that. And so that's what, when I was young, magic did look like a certain thing. And then as I got more and more playing with it, it just got bigger and bigger and bigger. And every time I do think, I'm like, okay, now I know. And so that's what I love. I love it. And I do not love the chaotic nature. I don't love that. I want to know what I'm playing with, and I want to know the bullet point list, and I want, so I bring those things to me. And then once again, the chaos peeks through. Every time I think I've got it, the chaos peeks through, and I'm like, oh, okay. And it's what I love more than anything is that the easiest thing for you to do, to just go, is come back to you, because you are the constant in a world of everything, beliefs, ideas. This is happening over there. This is going on over here. In a world of everything outside of you that comes and goes, everything comes and goes. Even if you're like, oh, well, my husband doesn't come and go. Oh, BS. We're going to send him off to the store. There he goes, and he'll come back, but he goes. And in those moments where everything, God, source, universe, all these things we think are so much bigger than us, that we put on such a pedestal, magic, that we think, it all comes and goes, because you are the one that's focusing on this, but then something happens and your attention's off, your attention goes, and then it's like, what was I thinking about? What was so important that ChatGPT told me I got to remember now? And so all these things come and go, but there's that one thing in your reality that does not. And you know the answer here, it's you. Yeah. You cannot come and go. You can't. The minute you need anything, you're always right there. You can be vibrating low. You can be vibrating high. You can be, doing anything, and you're always right here. The minute you wake up in the morning, there you are. The minute you're down on the ground having a hissy fit, there you are. You can always find you. There's no hoops or hacks you have to jump through to find you. Nobody had to teach you how to find you. You don't have to go to a seminar to learn how to find you, right? And so if this one thing in our life that is constant, is always right here, is easy as hell, maybe that's where we should start putting our attention, right? Maybe, because it's simple, it's easy. And there's no effort, but it does require making a tiny bit of peace with chaos. just because just a little bit, and it's so that's what I love, and that's what I talk about. That's what my everything is this constant focus on the one area we've been told not to focus. Don't be self-centered. Don't be vain. Don't be narcissistic. Oh, don't get me started. You can't. Right.
We are the constant. We are the one constant. Who are you with 24/7 for the entirety of your life?
Yeah, and beyond. That's a whole nother subject right there. Absolutely. And it's such a, when we get so distracted by the sparkly outside of us, like all those lights in this image behind me, it's there you always are. The minute the sparkly is over, you're still there. The minute the belief in this and that and the need for this and that goes, you're still there. Quietly, patiently, waiting. Never asking you to believe in anything. Never asking you to be anything but you.
I love that. And I love that this is coming out in early 2026 as well, because I think the time we're going into now, coming up to Christmas, we are literally, what day is it today? So time of recording is the 23rd of December. And I often find over this time of year and into January, we lose ourselves. We have these distractions. We have the sparkly lights, which I'm here for. We have family, friends, different energies coming in, possibly coming into your own space as well, or you're leaving your own space. And then we have January, and everyone has the best intentions and all the resolutions, which get me every year. And I'm like, why are you still doing this? This is not the approach you want to take. But I think when it comes to like February, we start to land and remember and go, okay, hang on, who am I again? So how would you help people, those that are listening, that have kind of just gone through like a bit of a whirlwind and they don't really know where like the last 6 weeks have gone? What would you say to them to just bring them back to themselves?
Nice watching you going down the road with chaos. Have fun. That's what I would say, because there's nothing I can say. It's an absolute impossibility, because the minute we start playing with how, give me the bullet point list, give me the answer to the universe, give me. Again, there's chaos going.
Yeah.
Let's see how this works out for you. It's not right or wrong. So a really good thing I try to remember to do, and even I don't remember to do this, but is in this moment right now, Virginia and I are, she's in one time zone, I'm in another. There is, in this moment right now, you are brand new. You've never been this age before. This exact hour, minute, second, and look, it's gone. And so you've never been this age before, and you're never going to be that age again, ever. It's an impossibility. You can't grab it and make it stay. And whether you're looking at the light that's outside or the day and the temperature, and you've never been here before. You've never been here before. You've never been in December 23rd, 2025 at, the time. You've never been here before, and you're never going to be there again. And when you take a moment to just kind of be there, it's crazy, because it's not airy-fairy. It's not asking you to believe in anything. It's freaking scientifically provable. It's real. It's you. And in every moment, that's you. In every single flip, and I'm stomping my foot here, moment, that's you. You're brand new. You're fresh. And look, here you are again. And you can never, ever, ever be the version you were a minute ago, a second ago, a nanosecond ago. You'll never be there again. Not because you're vibrating a certain way, not because you know how to do something a certain way. That's just you naturally. Try and stop it. Give it a shot. See how that works out for you. And so my thing when I need when I'm like, let me off for a second, stop.
Stop the chaos. Stop it.
I know, right? I just come back to that, because that is my anchor of stepping outside of time. You do. That version of you is just constantly outside of the trappings of time and space and, everything over there, and these beliefs and this idea and what do I do and where do I go, and what I want isn't coming, so I must be doing something wrong. So now I got to find another way and a new way to believe, and blah, blah, blah. God. Go for a walk, and in every second, just be like, I've never been this version of me. And here's another step. And I've never been here in this exact step, in this exact light, in this exact temperature at this time. And I'm never going to be it again. And you just walk like that. And everything just, I can't tell you what's going to happen, because it's you and you got to do you, but it just settles. It just gets you to just chill out for a moment. And if you forget to do this, so the fuck what? You're by the way, I cussed. You're still you. I know. You don't stop being you. You've never stopped being you. Truly. Do you have any memory of not existing? No. You can play in a whole bunch of places there, in death, quote unquote, in not existing, and all that. That's a whole world for you to play in right there. Whole universe. Go for it. Go for it. You'll still be here when you're all done playing there too. Yeah. You've never not existed. You. And I mean you. I'm not talking some gauzy soul or some light out in the middle of the universe. I'm talking you, because once again, if you believe in all of that, that's great. Mm-hmm. But if you were to have an earthquake, all of a sudden you're going to forget. You're going to forget all that. And you're going to be like, oh my God, now, look what's happening right now. And then once all that's over with and everything's good, it's like, what was I thinking about when that happened? Yeah. So the constant's always here to go, I don't know, but I was here. I was here with you. Yeah.
Gorgeous. And it's like the ultimate mindful moment, isn't it? Just anchoring that, which is so simple and so beautiful at the same time, which I love.
Yeah. But there we are again, trying to label. Oh, it's mindfulness. No, we got to be mindful. Oh, how do I be mindful?
We love a how.
I know we
love a how.
We just love the hows, but there comes a time where you're so over the hows, and then you'll go back, but it's this mindfulness just bugs me, because it's like, try to be anything but mindful. Give it a shot. Because even if you're thinking about the past, you're still doing it from right now, this fresh, brand new you. And even if you're worrying about the future, you're doing it from right here now, this fresh, brand new you. So you're never not mindful. And so, here's another methodology we can toss in the trash, because, again, the constant can't be anything but mindful.
Such an interesting perspective. And I'm really curious, you do a lot of work around like metaphysical stuff, right?
Yeah.
Tell me about this.
Well, actually, I'm more quantum, if I have to give myself a label. But it's really, I say metaphysical because that seems to cover everything, right? Metaphysical, we like to see the metaphysical as the magical, the spiritual, things like that, but it's really not. It's meta and it's physical. So it's everything you're seeing, hearing, smelling, touching, feeling, on and on, all your senses and beyond. The senses that we don't even have labels for. And again, those are all really fun avenues to go skipping down. But again, it comes and goes, but you don't. So we come back. And the thing that sucks about the you is you so well, you're with you 24/7, that it's not sparkly. It's not sexy. It's not the romantic fluff that, fills that space we needed right now. I just want a quote that makes everything make sense. Okay, I can give you about 1,000. But it's you. And so I get people saying, well, I don't know how to manifest. And I'm like going, are you here? And well, yeah. And obviously you're manifesting just fine, because here you are. And you're the ultimate manifestation. And then there's a whole world around you. But it's fun. Unapologetic living is playing with all of this. It's understanding that in this moment, that whatever that is, law of attraction, law of assumption, Buddhism, whatever that is a reflection of the vastness, the freaking crazy ass chaotic vastness that is you. It's always you. Do you know what the headless way is?
No, I've not heard of the headless.
Oh, you're gonna like this. Headless way is fun. So headless way is, who knows who was the originator of anything, law of attraction. We can have our own personal, who brought it to you, but somebody brought it to them and on down. So the headless way, I think Richard Lang is probably the big advocate of it right now. He was on one of my podcast shows. But the headless way is basically this. You have never, if you're not looking at a screen or a mirror or whatever, you have never seen your face. You don't know what your face like. So if I'm looking out across at my kitchen, I can't see my face. I can see my hand. I kind of can see my nose, but I cannot see my face. You've never seen your face. And the face you have seen on, your phone or whatever, the mirror, it's always out there. with everything else. It's always out there. You've never, seen right here. It's always out there. So it's fantastic to really take a moment and realize that you point at things. There's a window, there's my sink, there's Virginia, right? Victoria. Okay. Oh Lord, that's much better than Virginia
in a past life. She sounds mystical.
There's Victoria. There's this. Oh, look, there's me. There's me. But see, you're always pointing out at things. You're always pointing. But if you were to turn and point to you, you can't see you. You can't say, oh, there's me, because you can see your finger, but you can't see what you're pointing at. Anyway, the headless way, it's deep, but it's fun. But it's basically this. You've never seen the source of you. You can't see the source of you, which is right here. You've never been able to, with your eyes, see it. And so everything outside of you that you're using these eyeballs that have never seen you, looking at, is you. Everything is you. You're always looking out at you. Everything is a reflection of you. This black man, this Hispanic woman, this white person over here, that's all you. This angry homeless person over here, it's all you. You're always looking out at you. Everything, my coffee maker, everything is a reflection of you, the vastness, the under, not available to understand, you, the ever-changing you. Just like life is ever-changing. The sun comes up and you want to take a picture of that gorgeous sunrise, but does it stop for you? No, it keeps going. And by the time you got your camera, I don't see it anymore. And that's you. You are ever-changing. You are this ever... It's so much more than this. It's so much bigger than this. I'm trying to compress it.
I'm going to look into this for sure.
It's fantastic. It's basically this. He asks, can you see your head? No. Can you see the world instead? Yes. And that's just your answer to everything. Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? Well, can you see your head? No. Can you see the world instead, including a reflection that's part of that world of you? And so that we take on the identity that everything out there is telling us we are. This is somebody saying, oh, you are blonde, you are a woman, you are this, you are that, you're an age, you're grand, whatever. And we take it on. And then that's what we see. We see reflections of this. Oh, you're American. Oh, you're in December. You're this, you're that. You're close to Christmas. And we just constantly show ourselves this. There's nothing outside of us, including the things that are telling us who we are, that are not us. Everything is us. So when you're, big wind, big wind. We got a storm coming. I'm so excited. Ooh. I know. And that's me too. Oh, that's so me. Talk about chaos. So basically, every time we try to pigeonhole ourselves, another big reason why I'm like, when people say, who are you? What do you do? I don't think you want to go. Basically, it's just about making peace, because there's these parts of us that are saying, oh, negative, bad, is positive is good. Don't want to be this way. Don't want to be that. You want to be that way. Well, how's that working out for you? And making peace with, you can't stamp out negativity any more than you can stamp out anything, because it's all you. It is you. It is a reflection of you. And it's not a good reflection, a bad reflection. It's just a flippin' reflection. So do you have any questions about that? Because
you know what it made me think of? And I love this. So when I was little, one of my really early memories, and one of the reasons that I guess go back to, and I go, oh, you remembered then that you were a soul and not just this human vessel, because I used to ask all the time, who am I? And I would literally poke at my arms and be like, who am I? What is this?
What is this?
What is this suit that I have been put in? And I asked all the time, who am I?
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what the headless way does, is it
Ah.
answers, that's the whole purpose of it, is to answer the who am I?
Mm.
Because even if you're like, oh, I have no head, so I must just be stardust or whatever,
Mm.
even that is out there. Even
Yeah.
the stardust, even the soul, even the this, even the that, everything you come up with is out there. So it's
Yeah.
like, okay, wait a minute, where am I? You know, and that's what it evolves from who am I to, well, where am I? And that's where I tell people, you know, you're going down the rabbit hole, and the rabbit hole is always over there. So just stop. Just stop. Come back to what is just observing everything out there. It's right here. You're not, it's not, again, it's not hard. It's not hard, but we love to make it hard. And the headless way can even become hard. It can be hard to understand, hard to this and that. And that's when I'm always like, okay, come back to you. You, where are you? Your name, Victoria. Give yourself that name.
Yeah.
Come back to Victoria. Come back right here. Oh, that's easy. Okay, yeah, right. I'm right here. Yeah, exactly. It's that simple. It's that easy. So when I get people that are like, oh, the headless way is the answer, da, 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 and I'm like, it's another answer.
Yeah.
It's not the answer. There is no the answer. It's just yet another answer. It's another, I love to call them sandboxes, because when I was little, I love sandboxes. And that sandbox over there was always better than the one I was in. So I went and got that one. And then, wait a minute, that one has better toys. And so, yeah, they're all just sandboxes. They're just sandboxes. Because again, at some point you get out of the sandbox and there you are. You always can come back to you. You can always find you. And the minute you try to make you something other than what you're seeing, what you're interacting with on a constant, again, just ask, what part of me is constant? What part of me is constant? Me, truly, blonde hair, all of this, that's my constant. That's what I come back to. Even though the headless way says that's not me, the headless way goes, and I remain. So I always come back to the constant, the version of me who has never not existed, who has zero memory of not existing. I can come up with past life, this and that, and all of that. But who's watching that movie? Who's thinking those thoughts? It's always me. Always.
I love that. It's poetic almost, but it feels, I don't know whether listeners who are listening or watching this, like, let me know if you feel that land in you.
Yeah.
Because it does, you feel it, don't you? Oh, yeah, gorgeous.
Yeah.
I'm curious. I know you touched on manifestation earlier, because, you know, I get it all the time. Like, I'm manifesting wrong. And I'm like, you're not.
And guess what you're going to prove to yourself?
Or people are like, oh, I can't manifest. Or I've even had people say like they don't want to manifest because they're scared of it. And I'm like, well, guess what?
Guess what you're doing without thinking about it.
I know it's happening. I would love to know your perspective on manifestation from this kind of approach. It's not even an approach, is it? It's the being. But I would love to know your thoughts on it.
Well, it's really, number one, stop trying. The minute you believe there's a secret, you're going to prove to yourself there's a secret, because that's you manifesting right there. It's like this. I always say to people, you don't manifestation isn't something you do. It's somebody you are.
Yeah.
So this house I currently live in, I used to walk by it and go, ooh, I'd love to live there. Well, now I do. So a lot of people would love to say, well, you manifested the house. No, I manifested the woman who lives in the house. And even manifestation is wrong, the word wrong, because it makes it sound like I was not this person, right? I was not this person before I am in this house. It really, again, here we are putting something above me, bigger than me. So again, whether we call it God, source, universe, magic, manifestation, whatever, are you making it bigger than you? Cool. Good job. Well done. That's manifestation into itself too. So you were talking a minute ago about when you were young, you had this and this going on. That's a manifested memory you're doing right now to support a state you're in. You're in a state of, oh, I want to talk about when I was young and how it goes with what we're talking about. And so you, boom, will create, I like that word much better,
Mm.
create a memory to support. So if I'm sitting here telling people, oh yeah, I'm a grandma, I'm immediately going to manifest thoughts, ideas about my grandson, that I have a grandson, not a granddaughter, all these things. I'm 7 years old. I'm going to immediately do that. It's so instantaneous. It feels like it came before this moment.
Mm.
It's that natural, that easy, that immediate. And so again, we're like, well, no, this is a memory. Yeah. And so when you play in, I'm brand new, I'm fresh in fact, okay, so just to show you how well we manifest.
Yeah.
I just had a reminder come up to tell me to go pick up my grandson.
Oh, play.
And that's exactly it. Play.
Mm.
Frickin' play. Don't make it so serious. And when you do make it so serious, play with that too. Just play. There is no somebody you should be outside of this moment, because number one, good luck with that. Give it a shot. Let's see how well that works. You are always who you're supposed to be right now. You're having the exact thought you're supposed to be having. It's all, again, when you step into this, who am I in this moment right now that I've never been before and I never will be again. Again, I always come to age. Age is easy because I've never been in this particular second time. Time is nice. It helps anchor us in. And the minute you play there, you start seeing everything I'm talking about. You just really are going, oh, wow. Yeah. But if you're trying to understand this from a space of time and space, you're trying to understand timelessness from a space of time and space, you're not going to get it. It's going to be like, well, I kind of am getting this. Take a moment. And the most important thing you can do is just don't try. Just go for a walk. Just go for a walk and just play. Again, play. Just be going, oh, I've never seen that tree on this date at this time with that light and this temperature. I've never been right in this before. And whoa, look at me, I'm gone. And I'm never going to be back there again, exactly like that. And you just keep playing there. You just keep playing there. And you're going to see this version of you. This version of you isn't in time, and it's not in timeless either. It's a third option. It's you. It's just you and everything that's swirling. And you'll get a blip of it, because that's all you get. You'll get a blip of it. And you're going to, wait, I got to examine that. I want to look at that, because there's the answer. There's the next thing to make bigger than me. And you get to just go, oh, damn it, that didn't work. And on to the next. And this is when I say you've never not existed, truly, you can, here's another thing you can prove to yourself, because you have zero memory of not existing. You got lots of memories to play with, but try to imagine what it would be like to not exist. And it's like, yeah, it just doesn't work. It's silly. Yeah, it's an immediate unable to do. And so it's the immediate answers, the immediate I'm right here, the constant, the immediate answers that I am all about. So if I want to call it metaphysical, or I want to call it quantum, fine, but it doesn't even begin to touch it. And again, it all comes back. It's all just you. It's just you.
The message of the day.
Yes. Yeah, the message of your life.
Forever and ever. I love this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I have got one final question for you. So as you know, every guest leaves a question for another guest. So I am so intrigued to know how you respond to this one, or what your response to this one is, because it's very practical. So I love, this is the one that's come for you. So what has been your biggest struggle with achieving your goals lately?
Chaos. Frickin'. So let's go real here. Fucking chaos. Damn it. Yeah. just really, it is, as much as I can talk on a podcast and it sounds like I've got it all figured out. Trust me, the minute this podcast is over, I'm going to be back to going, what should I be doing? Who am I? I'm going to be right back to that, because that's just us. That's just, and I can talk about making peace with it and all that. Yeah, right. How often am I at peace with it? And again, just making peace with that version of me. The more we're trying to manifest this or that, and we're trying to manifest from the space of I don't have it, the more you're going to show yourself this. But, because there's always a but. Yeah, big one at that. You can show yourself that's not true. Yeah. You can remember times that's not true. You can go, well, that's not exactly true. You can do that about everything, and I highly advise you to do it. Any teaching that comes your way, anything on Instagram, TikTok, whatever, that sounds like it's the answer to the universe, I want you to immediately grab hold of it and find somewhere where you can disprove that, because that helps you come right back to you every single time. And it's this, again, unapologetic way of being. It's like going, nuh-uh. I always say that's my motto. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Call it the holy no. No.
The holy no.
The holy no. I know everybody's like, negativity is bad. And I'm like, well, no, embrace your negative space. It's all good in there.
It's holy. Okay.
It's powerful. It's you in power. Yes. That's a whole nother podcast.
Yeah, absolutely. Amazing. I have loved this conversation, as I knew that I would.
Thank you.
So fascinating and so fun, and your energy is just fantastic. So for anyone who would like to explore your world and connect with you, where is the best place for them to find you?
My website, it's clark-kristen.com. If you guys go online and you put in Kristen MF Clark, you'll find me. There's a lot of Kristen Clarks out there, a lot of them, but MF, there's only one of me. And this is what I do, what you're seeing right here. I am live, I am unapologetic, and everybody's like, oh, I'm a speaker. And it's like, okay, that works, but I'm also a performer. And this is me performing right here. I'm alive, I'm electric. And if people aren't having a good, oh my God, I was in a Zoom call the other day, and you see everybody's little faces. And everybody just looked like they were getting at the dentist or something. They just look miserable. They just look miserable. And I'm like going, and I lasted 12 minutes. I left. I was just like, not because it was my event, it was somebody else's. And I'm just like,
you weren't presenting, right?
Yeah, no. If I'm presenting, we're having fun. We're having a great time. Think of it like a concert, just having a great time. If I'm not having a great time, I don't think anybody else will. And so I had to realize that I am my brand. I am my product. I am what I am selling to the world, and so I had to be like my best product ever. And that required being me, unapologetically me. Even if nobody's getting it, it's not their job to get it. It's their job just to witness it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you feel it, right? And that's such an important message. I'm sure plenty of people will take that from this as well. And come back to you.
Yeah.
The content.
Yeah. Yes. You're always right here.
Yeah.
No, you don't have to jump through any hoops or hacks. You don't have to be in the best mood. Always right here for you.
Yeah, I'll be here.
Yeah. I'm right here.
I love it. Yeah. Thank you so much. Our beautiful
Absolutely.
Do let us know in the comments any questions, any thoughts from this episode as well, and I will share in the show links how to reach out to Kristen and all her information as well. But thank you so much. This has been great fun, and gorgeous listeners, I will see you next week.
Yay!